As of last year, girls and boys are getting ready for their performance. Students are getting ready for the event. Pulse event at Ames is going to start. One student got ready and about to go for the event. He found that someone locked his room door from outside. He tries to open the door, but the door not open. He phone calls his friends for help, but their room's door was also not opening. Every door in that area was locked.
What are your experiences here? Please tell us.
My room was in shambles. So I shifted my room to 1UG Hostel, but in 4 or 5 days my room started getting locked.
For how long it was locked?
Someone would lock it and go, and then I will call my friends to get it unbolted. This continued for some time, and in weekends I will go to home. On one Saturday, I had gone home, and when I came back on Sunday evening, a lot of abusive words were written on my door.
What was written?
It was written, "Fuck off from this wing. Bastard, leave this wing."
Did you complain?
I complained to the office in hostel section, gave a written complaint.
Then?
There was no action. Then I went to them. Then they were called and asked why they have done this. No other action was taken.
Did they know who had done it?
I had mentioned the boys whom I suspected. I had told the probability of these boys being the culprits.
Even then they took no action.
No action was taken.
So then you were compelled to shift here.
Yes, there was always tension there. I could not study.
Are Dalits here more in numbers?
Yes, there are many.
Was there any physical violence?
Yes, physical violence was present when I had gone to complain again. They came to my room when I was eating my food and manhandled me. They caught my collar and pushed me onto the bed, sir.
Was it because you had complained?
Yes, sir.
Did you inform this to the administration?
Yes, sir.
In writing?
Yes, sir.
After that, what did they do?
No action was taken.
How many students are there who have similar experiences?
There are many junior students. All of them have to face all this in different ways.
According to the statements by the students and some faculty, there were reports in the press that over a period of time a social division has emerged, particularly between the SC, ST students and other students, and it has accelerated in the wake of anti-reservation agitations on the Ames campus. In 2006, a 3-member committee under Professor S.K. Thorat, Chairman, University Grant Commission, was instituted by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India, to look into the complaints of caste-based harassment against Dalit and Adivasi students at All India Institute of Medical Sciences, New Delhi. The committee came with a report on 5 May 2007 that brought out the horrors of caste discrimination suffered not only by the students, but also by a handful of SC and ST faculties in the institute that is considered to be one of the country's premier educational institutions. However, the government did nothing and singularly failed to initiate any action to punish the perpetrators or implement any of its recommendations. Professor Thorat Committee was constituted by Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India, on the 12th September 2006. It was given the mandate to look into all matters connected with the caste harassment. Professor Thorat Committee before starting its investigation, sought the help of the director of the IIMs and administration to arrange for the students, faculty, and other staff to meet the members of the committee. The members met directly with the director and requested to display notices informing the students about the committee and the place of meeting for interaction on notice boards. However, to its utter surprise, the committee did not receive any response from the students and faculties on the stipulated date and time. Later it found out that its plea was completely ignored by AMS administration, and the Dalit and Adivasi students, faculty members, were not even informed about the committee. Due to this hostility and complete non-cooperation shown by AM's administration, Professor Thorat committee had to finally contact the students directly and was forced to initiate its proceedings outside the premises of the IMS.
Sir, the general perception is that those who are lower caste, those who are from reserved category, are taken on humanitarian ground. The extent of discrimination is such for boys from lower castes. If anyone associates with them, he is also neglected by his group with him. During ragging time it is instilled into the minds of all. Everything starts from there only. You are this, and to treat them as such. We are here and you are here from reservation and should not be here. During ragging, the upper caste freshers are made to sit higher on the chairs or beds. They tell you have not come through mere reservation, so they receive differential treatment. They used to call us to their rooms and order us, tell 10 reasons why you should get reservation, why you don't deserve to be in AIMS. If you don't tell, then we will beat you, we will lock you. There were some cases where rooms were locked. Lots of abusive words were written outside someone's room.
Whose room?
Balmukund body. I have found that nowadays he is frequently targeted by both professors and seniors.
What they do exactly?
Professors frequently scold him in class and don't allow him to answer the questions they ask. They also refuse to respond when he asks questions about any subject. They often try to make him feel that he only got into AIMS due to the quota system and insult him in front of us. Seniors always beat him in the name of ragging. They abuse, harass, and humiliate him in front of others on the basis of caste and reservation.
Why do you think they harass him more than others?
I think because he studies hard. He is always ready to answer questions asked by the teacher on any subject before others. They cannot bear to see the progress of someone from a lower caste surpassing them.
Which room is that?
That is in the second hostel.
Hello, Balmukund. How are you? How are your studies going?
Papa, if I am able to complete my studies, I will leave India and live in some foreign country. I don't want to live here in India.
What happened, son? Why are you saying this?
I don't want to live here in untouchability. I want to go abroad. I will take all of you. Papa, we will travel through aeroplanes.
After hearing this, Balmukund's father gets shocked and surprised. One relative of Balmukund's father visits Balmukund's house to meet them. They have a conversation with a cup of tea.
Welcome, welcome. Long time no see. How are you?
Oh, we are doing good. By the way, where is Balmukund?
Brother is in Delhi. He is pursuing his MBBS degree from AIIMS Delhi.
Oh, nice. Tell me more about him. His educational background.
Brother studied in Navodaya Vidyalaya from class 6 till class 12. He scored 78% in class 12.
Oh, nice.
After class 12, he got admission in a veterinary course and finished 6 months of studies. He also cracked IIT and his All India rank was 8th. Then he cleared CPMPT exam to get admission for his MBBS degree. And now as he is having his final year, he is preparing for IAS exam.
That's great. Balmukund is a very intelligent child.
Balmukund is sitting in his classroom for a lecture. The lecture started. Professor asked a question to the students. Balmukund raised his hand and gave the answer. But the professor replied him very harshly.
You are a Harijan Untouchable. You just cannot move ahead. You came here due to quotas. Without reservation, you could have never reached here.
Hearing this, Balmukund feels very sad. Balmukund is having a conversation with his family about harsh behavior with him in Ames.
Papa, I am in a great pain due to caste.
Why, son, what happened?
Professors don't like us as we are Harijans. Therefore, Papa, it will be great if you can get our caste changed.
Son, I can't help you much in this. Such discrimination should not happen there. You work hard and move ahead in your studies, so they might start liking you.
All professor hate me, Papa, not just one or two. In class, when I answered a question, the professor replied in front of all, "You are a Harijan. Untouchable, you just cannot move ahead. You came here due to quotas without reservations. You could have never reached here." Many professors have said such things to me. That is why I want to change my caste. Without doing this, I will not be able to move ahead. If I will change my caste, everyone will start liking me.
Hearing this, Balmukund's parents and sister gets tensed. Balmukund is studying in class. Lecture is going on. Balmukund's father and mother having a conversation.
What happened? Why are you so tense?
Balmukund needs money for his next semester's books, but my salary is delayed from 3 months, and I don't have enough saving to give him money to buy books.
I also don't have money to provide him. How we will manage his studies and household expenses?
They both get tensed. Balmukund's sister hears their conversation and says,
Mummy, Papa, don't worry. Whatever money I have earned, I will give it to brother for his studies. Now only 6 months are left for him to complete his MBBS.
Balmukund's Chacha comes to meet him in his hostel.
Chacha, I have cleared all the medicine subjects.
Nice, Balmukund. Now only 6 months are left for you to complete your MBBS degree.
How will I complete my degree, Chacha? I have cleared all the subjects. But I get failed in the most simple subject, CCMD.
How?
Professors fail me again and again in this subject deliberately. I had an heated argument with Professor Krishna Anand in his room. He said that how much ever you study, you will never be able to become an MBBS doctor. Chacha, he continuously fails me deliberately. 1 time, 2 time, what more I should study, what more I should write, what can I do now?
Why they are doing this? We should file a complaint against him.
No, Chacha. If we will file a complaint against them, they will spoil my career. I will clear this subject in this attempt. I don't want to harm anyone.
Hello.
Sister, I am very tensed.
What happened, brother? Why are you tense?
I am tense thinking why this is happening to us.
What happened? Tell me.
Sister, I want to change my surname.
Why are you saying that?
I want to change my surname because my professor tortures me because of my caste. I have purchased stamp papers from Delhi court. I have changed my name from Balmukund to Srijan Kumar.
Hearing this, Balmukund's sister gets very tensed.
After the final professional examination, one of the professors asked me as to which place I came from. I told him that I am from Ghaziabad. In front of a senior resident who was doing DM in IRCH, he said that this fellow is a bad character, that is badmash in Hindi, and he need to be stopped from clearing the examinations. Thereafter, I was continuously failed in medicine. I may mention that I had never failed in that subject during the preceding 3 semesters. I had also scored 60% marks in this course in pre-final examination. When I checked my question paper, I felt that nobody had probably checked my examination copy. Then I repeated this examination after 6 months, in which I again failed, and also failed in subsequent examination. I kept on giving examination for next 1 year and finally cleared after 1 year. In the end, I passed and cleared 4 papers, including this paper, in 1 attempt. This was possible because the concerned doctor had gone on a leave and the examination was taken by another faculty. But due to those repeated failures, I suffered from severe depression and had to receive psychological treatment.
For 6 long years, I poured my heart and soul into my dream of completing my MBBS, clinging to the hope that one day I would emerge as a doctor. How naive I was to believe that sheer hard work would earn their acceptance. This wasn't a matter of 1, 2, or even 3 years. It was 6 full years of relentless effort, supported by my family's hard-earned money. They sacrificed so much, trusting that my success would one day make all our struggles worthwhile. But what a fool I was. Now, I stand here. My life is utterly shattered. Every moment of those 6 years, I lived and breathed for that MBBS degree. I earned the merit, met every requirement, and yet I have nothing to show for it. No proof of my achievements. No recognition of my worth. All my resources, my time, my dreams, everything is gone. My heart aches with the weight of this loss, and I am left wondering, what can I do now? They have resolved to see me fail, no matter how many times I try. Each attempt is met with rejection, crushing my dream of becoming MBBS doctor. Trapped in this cycle of despair, I feel there is only one way to escape this overwhelming pain: suicide. I am consumed by the thought that I must die, that death is my only release.
Balmukund's father is sitting in his house, having a cup of tea, with Balmukund's mother and sister talking happily.
Now after some months, my brother will be Dr. Balmukund Bharti.
Yes, he will become a doctor after completing his MBBS degree. I think in last 50 years, no one in this area had become a doctor from AIIMS till now.
Yes, our Balmukund will be first from this area who completed his MBBS degree from AIIMS and became a doctor. I will be a proud father whose son could do that. Hello?
Am I talking to Gulab Chand Ahewal?
Yes, who's this?
I am calling from AIIMS, Delhi. We are sorry to inform you that your son Balmukund Bharti has passed away in AIIMS campus.
What?
Hearing this, Balmukund's father gets very shocked. He loses his mental balance. The fact suggests that Balmukund was admitted on the 28th, February 2010. But AIIMS authorities, they did not inform his family.
Papa, why you have taken birth in this caste and brought us also to this caste?
Son, as you have taken birth in this caste, where you can go now. So don't try to change your caste. Just study hard by whatever means. And remember one thing, caste cannot be changed.
Balmukund Bharti, a final year MBBS student at the All India Institute of Medical Sciences in New Delhi, died by suicide on March 3, 2010. He was found hanging in his hostel room. room 22, Hostel 2, at around 5 p.m. The Ames administration, said student, went into depression as he was not able to cope up with the rigorous academic environment of Ames. Police said Barty was in depression, and 3 days before he hanged himself, he had tried to kill himself by consuming poison. He was saved by his friends. The police blamed the Ames authorities for negligence, as they should have taken care of the student after his first attempted to commit suicide, and should not have been left alone. The police made the parent sign on the statement that he has nothing against Ames administration.